It's about the mayor's management style, which you know, everybody's got their own style, and you haven't bullied me too badly yet, but there are those that consider you overbearing on some issues. And I don't think you should have sent that email to Teresa, especially since Kyle had just missed his third meeting. Killer.
I can't recall.
You can't recall the February meeting because he didn't show up. So, I mean, that's just a concern I have, and if anybody else got some comments, you know, feel free to join, but that's just my comments.
Well, I'll jump in since my name was brought up. So, Mayor, you know, we had an exchange, and obviously, you know, I was greatly offended that you would single me out my absence from last summer when we've had several council members miss meetings. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't, you know, try to personally contact their employers or their doctors or their family members to confirm their absence. So that was out of line, singling me out to try to confirm an absence for a meeting that never even happened. You had one council member show up. There wasn't even a quorum. There was no meeting. The fact that you guys presided over a meeting that you couldn't officially open because no one was here. I mean, but anyway, I let the mayor of Pasadena know that you'd be calling in to discuss my female issues. But there's not anything in state law or city ordinance that says that we have to give you a reason for why we were absent. But you continue to implore the city attorney to continue to contact me to demand a reason. So I gave you that reason, but then you took it even a step further by saying you're going to contact my employer. I mean, that's out of line, and I know it's consistent with your behavior because I've heard other people in the community comment on how, you know, these are people that you might be at odds with. You either tell them you know their boss, or you actually go meet with their boss. I mean, that's happened. I know that's happened. So I don't appreciate you inferring that you're going to go talk to my boss to confirm the reason why I missed an after-hours meeting. So, I mean, just don't single me out unless you're going to do that to all of council. So, but for council giving you this authorization, you have no right to come after me.
So, let me give you my version of this. So, if you'll recall, Matt, you put on the agenda that Wendy and I should pay for Ron Cox's trip here on a meeting that got canceled. And I provided backup that most of the invoice was for Ron to prepare the presentation, of which, you know, we had that delivered the other night, and I think it was very meaningful. And anyway, you two did kind of state that Wendy and I messed up for not canceling the meeting, and that we should pay. But again, out of the $800 bill, it was really $200 that it cost the city, and Ron is gracious enough not to charge us when he came back, so we're even on that. But my concern was, Teresa and Matt, was because that was on the agenda, I think I did have a right to know if you were going to be absent, or why you were absent, because...
No, you don't have that right.
Well, okay, but so anyway, Teresa finally came forward and said that...
After your attorney kept contacting me and demanding an answer.
That attorney?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done Carl.
I know.
Represent the
So
city.
I'm not upset with you, Dick, but I mean, unless you've done that for every council member, every time they miss,
I don't do that.
sending
That's
repeated
what I was
messages,
asking
why
you
were
that.
you absent?
No, that's what I was asked. What I was asked to contact you and Matt and find out why.
Yeah.
And Matt told me you'd tell us at the next meeting, and you replied the way you're responding.
Well, I think if we know that that's a legal statement, that, you know, I think as long as we know the rules, we can all play with the rules, right? So,
Sure.
I guess to my understanding that any council member can be absent at any time without giving any excuse, and there can't be any, you know.
But
Yeah.
Some city charters, when you're home rule, some city charters have a provision where you can waive the missing of a meeting, but we don't have that problem because we don't have a requirement of attendance, so.
Gotcha.
But in this particular case, citizens out there, Matt was asking Wendy and I to pay the $800 because we did not cancel the meeting properly. Well, so when it kept going on the agenda, I think, Dick, you explained the night we finally discussed it that there's no way that can happen, that we would have to pay that bill, or anyone up here
No.
might have to be paying bills. So I thought it was important. Maybe it isn't our right to know, but bottom line is, supposedly the story that night is that Teresa was sick, but yet she wasn't sick enough to call Matt after the discussion, and so Matt assumed Teresa said the meeting's canceled, which it hadn't been at that point in time.
Because Wendy told me if I didn't show up, there would be a quorum, the meeting was canceled, and I told her, no, I can't show up.
Well,
So, but we don't need to rehash the events. The thing
No,
is that
I
there
want to
was
rehash.
4 people that missed. You singled me out. There were 5 people, there's 5 council members, 4 of them missed. Did you follow up on anybody else?
well, just
Did you follow up on anyone, yes or no? Did you
yeah,
follow up on
Matt,
anyone else?
Matt,
What about Wanda? What about Robin?
Wanda had an excused absence, and that's because he sent her to Clemson.
So what about
Robin
the
had an
meetings that
excused
Wanda's
absence. She was
missed?
on,
Celebrating her 80th birthday party.
yeah.
Is there,
I didn't know if it was proper to say, so
is there a difference between
anyway.
excused and unexcused absence? Is there like a legal difference?
No.
between
No, when you miss 3
Well,
meetings
no,
off
no, no.
council.
excused? Good to know.
Yes, it's good to know. You're gonna come after me for missing a single or a special meeting that never even happened, but we're not gonna talk about Kyle missing 3 meetings.
Oh, I'm happy.
I mean, I'm fine,
Yeah.
I don't care, I don't care, but I'm not, if you get confirmation from your employer, or you're a little freak. Three meetings in a row?
I knew where Kyle was, because.
Yeah, I always tell people that I'm not gonna be at a meeting. I let them know, and I'll let them know why. I didn't know,
Yes,
legally don't have to,
seriously.
but I think it's good to know, and I think we should respect everyone's personal boundaries. And it's just good, decorum, right?
Well, because one of Kyle's meetings that he missed, he was celebrating his birthday, just like you were, and then one, you were on business in,
Charleston, I was in
Charleston.
Disneyland, but.
Did you
and,
call his boss? Did you
I
meet
know
with his
boss.
boss?
You mean my wife? Yeah, he's not my wife, he's the real boss, right?
Because you're working with other people in Charleston, so certainly there's someone that you're
No, I get it, yeah, I think we should all respect each other's personal boundaries.
but again, I just want to verify for the public out here, Teresa, you were sick, I guess at home.
You know exactly what was going on with me. I told you in an email.
Well, were you at home with this?
Yes, I was. With
What?
my family.
Okay, why did you put on your time sheet?
I don't think we should go into
that
personal.
you were there?
I think we should.
I'm sorry, excuse me, what did you say?
On
Excuse
your
me?
time sheet, you said you
On
were
my
at
time
work.
sheet
Mhm,
at work, at Pasadena.
mhm.
So you contacted my employer and looked at my time sheet because I was at work.
I didn't get to do it without pulling open records. Okay.
I think we should respect personal boundaries, and I'd like to make a motion to
Move on.
move on from this, if that's okay.
Oh, let's get into the reason. Carl, what did I tell you? Why did I tell you I was absent?
It's been moved
Why
and
was I sick?
seconded to move on. Is
What was
there
I
further
sick with?
discussion? All those in
Oh,
favor
but you don't want to,
say
you don't want to talk
No.
about that.
Let her talk.
No, I'm just
aye.
asking
Wait, we're
Carl.
voting. Robin?
Carl, when you pulled an open records request, I'd already told you what the deal was.
Mhm.
So you still pursued it.
Right, because it
Okay,
wasn't
do you
true.
want to tell it?
It
Oh,
wasn't
it's not
true.
true? Have you talked to my doctor?
This is way too personal for a public meeting.
Exactly, it's very personal.
I think we should take it offline publicly.
But we need to vote. There's a motion on the table.
I think, you guys should have a discussion, but I think it's probably more appropriate if you guys did it.
Would you like to make a motion to authorize the mayor to single me out?
Of course not, no.
Okay, because then he doesn't have that authority. because he doesn't have it, the state doesn't give him that authority, and there's no city ordinance that gives him that authority.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to move on. All those in favor say aye. Matt has voted no.
Aye.
I'd like to move on.
Okay. I guess there's 2 nays. Let's move on.